So good morning, welcome to NEET World. So as a part of the long term batch, we have started with basic maths. So initial classes we started with basic calculations, that is based on the BODMAS rule, because that is where you will go wrong, some of you. Because numericals you will know the concept, but when you apply the concepts in the later half of the steps, you have to do some calculations. So how to do the speed calculations and all we have already done. Those who have missed out, you can go through it on the YouTube. You can watch from the beginning classes. So after that we started with what? We started with the topic of what? Differentiation in the yesterday's class. So we learned what is a differentiation and what is a real life application of differentiation and how it is useful in physics. All these things we learnt. And after it, based on certain formulas, okay, I told you without remembering the formulas how to use the logic so that you can solve those questions. And also we learnt various formulas. Based on that we applied some concepts and also we solved some questions. And then we learned the methods of differentiation. In the methods of differentiation, the first thing that we learned is the chain rule. Correct? No, that is when a function is given within a function. Okay, a function within a function, we apply what? Chain rule. But if they give two separate functions is given. Okay, so see here. Let me check if I am audible first. Within a function we apply what? Chain. Yes, it's fine. So we are talking about methods of differentiation. In the methods of differentiation, the first rule that we learnt is the chain rule. So chain rule, here you will differentiate until the last term of the x exists. Okay, so that means if there is a function within a function, is given. So what you will do, from outside you will apply a differentiation. First you will differentiate this, whatever is inside you will write it as it is, then you will differentiate this, then whatever is inside you will write it as it is, then you will differentiate this, whatever is inside you will write it as it is, then you will differentiate the last term. This is the chain rule. Okay, that is function within a function is given. Okay, next is if they give combination of functions, not function within a function, they give separate functions. Suppose they give like g of x and they give f of x. Okay, in between if it is plus, no problem. For this function if you differentiate separately, this function you say differentiate separately, you will put plus sign, or if it is minus you will put minus sign, no problem. We don't have any problem with this. But if they give dot or something, like if they give multiplication or if they give g of x by f of x, something like this. Okay, this is what rational function, that is numerator is there, denominator is here. Here one function is there, multiplied by another function is there. That time how to do? For that we have various rules. When the function is like this, okay, suppose u is one function, v is one function, that is product of the functions. Product of the function is there means you will apply what? Product rule. You will apply what? Product rule. Okay, you will apply product rule. U and v are two separate functions. So how do we differentiate this? You will differentiate like this. The rule that you will apply is, you will differentiate the first function, that I will write it as what? U dash. U dash means what? After first function is differentiated. Second function what you will do? You will keep it as it is. ఫస్ట్ ఫంక్షన్ డిఫరెన్షియేట్ చేసి సెకండ్ ఫంక్షన్ అలాగే ఉంచుదాం. తర్వాత when it is product rule you will always put what? ప్లస్ ఉండాలి మధ్యలో. ఓకే, కోషంట్ రూల్లో మైనస్ వస్తుంది, ప్రోడక్ట్ రూల్లో ప్లస్ వస్తుంది. బీ కేర్ఫుల్. ఓకే, రిమెంబర్ దిస్. దెన్ వాట్ విల్ కీప్, దెన్ ఫస్ట్ ఫంక్షన్ ఈస్ డిఫరెన్షియేటెడ్, ఆఫ్టర్ ప్లస్ అగైన్ యూ విల్ డిఫరెన్షియేట్ వాట్? సెకండ్ ఫంక్షన్ డిఫరెన్షియేట్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఫస్ట్ ఫంక్షన్ని అలానే ఉంచాలి, అంతే. సో దిస్ ఈస్ ద ప్రోడక్ట్ రూల్. This is the product rule. Then we have quotient rule. Quotient rule, we will come back to quotient rule after doing some example questions on product rule. Okay, so product rule very important, especially for physics. Okay, product rule, based on product rule only you will be getting questions. Okay, quotient rule very rarely you will get, Okay, chain rule you will get, but product rule is very important. Okay, now let us take up some questions. Suppose they have given y is equal to sin x into cos x. Y is equal to sin x into cos x. It is, see, sin x is one function, cos x is one function. There is no function within a function. There are two separate functions, that is sin x, cos x. Here nothing is there means it is dot, dot means it is multiplication. So what I will do, this I will keep it as u, this I will keep it as v. So as per uv rule what I should do, first function ni differentiate cheyali u dash, second function ni alage unchali, tarvata plus. Okay, u first function alage unchali, second function ni differentiate cheyali. So దాని వల్ల u ఏంటి ఇక్కడ sin x, v ఏంటి cos x. So దాని వల్ల ఇప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, y is equal to, y will become what, y dash, or you can also write it as what, dy by dx. dy by dx అయినా y dash అయినా ఒకటే. ఓకే, u dash ఏమవుతుంది, dy by dx of sin x is what, cos x. cos x అలాగే రాసుకోండి, cos x. సెకండ్ ఫంక్షన్ ఏంటి, cos x, that is v, you will write as it is. This will become what, cos x into cos x ప్లస్ ఇప్పుడు ఫస్ట్ ఫంక్షన్ ఏంటి, sin x. sin x అలాగే రాసుకోండి. సో this will become what, sin x. dy by dx of cos x is what, minus sin x kada. So this will become minus sin x. So what we will have, this will be cos x into cos x is what, cos square x, minus plus into minus is minus, minus sin square x. Okay, cos square x minus sin square x. Clear? Cos square x minus sin square x. Got it? So this is how you will differentiate using uv rule. Using uv rule, this is how you will differentiate. Now one more question. If I have x log x, x log x, ఇప్పుడు two functions ఏంటి, there are two functions. x is one function, log x is another function. x is what, polynomial function, log x is what, logarithmic function. So we have to differentiate both. Okay, how you will do, there is a combination of two functions separated by what, multiplication. So again you will apply what, uv rule. So ఇప్పుడు every time you don't have to write uv and all. First function is what, u, keep it as it is. Second function is what, log x, differentiate log x. log x differentiation is what, 1 by x. It will be 1 by x. Okay, plus తర్వాత ఫస్ట్ ఫంక్షన్ అలాగే ఉంచాలి. సో యూ కీప్ వాట్, ఎక్స్. ఓకే, ఫస్ట్ ఫంక్షన్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు డిఫరెన్షియేట్, రైట్? ఓకే, నో ప్రాబ్లం. హియర్ విల్ డూ ఎనీవేస్, ప్లస్ నో ప్రాబ్లం, యూ కెన్ డూ ఫస్ట్ ఆర్ సెకండ్, దట్ డజంట్ మ్యాటర్. సో ఫస్ట్ ఫంక్షన్ ఇఫ్ ఐ డిఫరెన్షియేట్, వాట్ ఐ విల్ గెట్, డిఫరెన్షియేషన్ ఆఫ్ ఎక్స్ ఈజ్ 1. ఓకే, దిస్ విల్ బి 1 ఇంటూ లాగ్ ఎక్స్ ప్లస్ ఫస్ట్ ఫంక్షన్ అలాగే ఉంచాలి, ఎక్స్ ఇక్కడ అలాగే ఉంటుంది. తర్వాత లాగ్ ఎక్స్ డిఫరెన్షియేషన్ ఏంటి, 1 by x. 1 by x. ఇప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, x and x cancel, I'll have what, I'll have the answer as what, 1 plus log x. Okay, log x plus 1 or 1 plus log x. This is what I'll have. Okay, x log x if they give, what is the answer, 1 plus log x. 1 plus log x. Clear? 1 plus log x you will have. Okay, similarly if they give something like this, y is equal to e power 2x into sin 2x is given. E power 2x into sin 2x is given. Here there are two functions. Okay, you have to apply again uv rule. Okay, anything you can take u, anything you can take v, no problem. Okay, so first function I will differentiate. Okay, y dash will get what, y dash will be, first function is what, e power 2x. Hello, I am fine, how are you? Fine, Suresh. E power 2x, differentiation of e power 2x is what, you will write it as what, e power 2x only. But 2x ఉంది కదా, this you should write what, next to it. Differentiation of 2x is what, 2. Okay, this you should write 2 here. Sin 2x write as it is, plus next what we are having, e power 2x. Okay, write first function as it is. Okay, e power 2x, then you should differentiate what, sin 2x. Differentiation of sin 2x is what, cos 2x. Cos 2x, but inside we are not having just x, we are having 2x. Differentiation of 2x is what, 2. So I should write 2 where, here. Here in differentiation, remember one thing, whatever the coefficients are there, that you will write next to it, but in integration you will write below in the denominator. Okay, remember that. Okay, we will do basics of trigonometry also, so that your differentiation integration becomes even more easier for you. Basics of trigonometry is very important for you. Okay, understood this one? So 2 is there, both sides I can take 2 common, e power 2x is there, both the places I can take e power 2x also common. Okay, finally you can write what, this one further you can simplify, you can write what, 2 into e power 2x into what I can write, sin 2x plus cos 2x. You can leave it here, like this you can do. This is the way you can do. Okay. Now let me give one question for you. Cos x log x. Find dy by dx of this, or y dash. Y dash is equal to what? Are you copying these questions? First copy all these questions, then you do this question. Written? Try to do this question. If you are facing difficulty, you just tell me. How many are staying in a hostel? You are a hostel, okay. Here only you both, right? Did? Where you went yesterday afternoon? Home only, no? Why you went? Okay. So y is equal to cos x log x, y dash we have to find out. So first function we will differentiate. Derivative of cos x is what? Minus sin x. So we will get what? Minus sin x into log x plus cos x, you keep it as it is. Cos x, derivative of log x is what? X, 1 by x. That's all. Keep it. This much is enough. Keep it as it is. That's all. Understood? This is how you will do what? The product rule. This is how we will apply the product rule. Clear? This is how we will be applying the product rule. Understood? Okay. Let us proceed. Written all of you? Okay. They were given x is equal to t square sin theta. X is equal to t square sin theta. Or you can write down, instead of theta you write sin t. Here x is equal to t square sin t. You have to differentiate with respect to t. Okay. Here the function is x is a function of t. Here you should not do dy by dx. Here you should do dx by dt. Okay. T is there here. So you should do what? Dx by dt. They will mention in the question. Based on the question you have to do. It will always not be y. So if they are given x is equal to t square sin t, they are asking you to find dx by dt. So this is also product function. See, t square is one function, sin t is one function. T square is what? Polynomial function. Sin t is what? Trigonometric function. So you have to apply again product rule. So if I apply product rule here, t square will be what? 2t into sin t plus t square, you will write it as it is. Derivative of sin t is what? Cos t. That's all. Simple. Okay. This is how you can do the product rule. Understood? Fairly simple. You have to just be focused. What you have to keep it, and what you have to differentiate, do it. That's all. Okay. Understanding? Okay. So for this question only, if they ask you dx by dt at t is equal to pi by 4, they may ask the curve. For the curve, they may ask at pi by 4 what is the slope or something like that. Slope I told you yesterday's class. What is the slope, they may ask at pi by 4 at t is equal to pi by 4. What you should do, differentiate. After differentiating, wherever t is there, put pi by 4, that's all. Okay, so what will happen, 2 into t means it will become pi by 4 into sin pi by 4 into t square is what, pi by 4 whole square cos pi by 4. Okay, 2 into pi by 4, I will write it as what, 2 into 1 pi by 2, this will be pi by 2 into sin pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. Okay, pi by 4 square is pi square by 16 into what is this, pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. So what I can take common, I can take root 2, 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2 I can take common. Okay, what else I can take a common, pi also I can take common. Okay, pi I can take common, root 2 I can take common, and also I can take what, 2 also I can take common. So 2 also I can take common. So this will be what, this entire thing I can take common. So pi by 2 root 2 if I take common, inside what I will have 1 plus pi I have taken common, this will be just pi. Okay, root 2 also I have taken outside, this will be what, 2 if I take common, what is this here, 8. Okay, because this I have to get it as 16. So 2 I took common means here it will be 8. Ardhamainda? Clear? Understanding? You know how to take common? Understood this one? So this is how we will get the value. Suppose if you want to learn how to take common, see here, suppose there is an equation like this, x square plus x square plus 2x is there, x square plus 2x is there. Okay, now definitely I can take x common here, definitely I can take x common here. Okay, so if I take x common, what I will have, x plus 2, x plus 2 is there. Now if I want to take 2 also outside, what I can do, 2 also I want to take outside. If I want to take 2 also common for some reason, what I will do, 2 I will take outside, 2x it will become, here it will be x only, wait, this will be a 2 if I take outside, this will become what, 1. But here 2 is not there, here 2 is not there, so I should write what, divided by 2, that's all. I am taking 2 outside from here also means there is no 2. If I have taken 2 means then I have to give 2 for this. How do you will give 2? Divide by 2, that's all. You have to divide by 2. When it is not there, from that if you take some number, you have to divide by that number. Suppose if I say a plus 2b is there. Okay, if I take 2 outside, I will take what, a plus, this will become b, but here 2 is not there. 2 leth kada, divide by 2. This is how you will take common. Okay, this will also be useful. This is how you will take common. Suppose you are having sin square x plus 3 cos square x is there. Okay, if I want to take 3 common, 3 I will take common, this will become what, cos square x only, this will be sin square x only, but what will happen, I have to divide by 3, that's all. Remember this, I have to divide by 3, whatever number you take it outside, if it is not there in that term, divide by 3, whatever number you are taking out, divide by 3. Suppose here in this example only, instead of 3, if I take cos square outside, if I take cos square outside, divide by cos square. Okay, if I take cos square outside, this will become what, cos square x into what will this become, sin square x will be there. Okay, plus 3, cos square is removed, so this will be just 3. Here cos square x is not there, so I should divide by cos square x. Ardhamainda? Where it is not there, divide by it, that's all. Where it is there, no need to divide. Clear? Understood? Okay, now suppose let me give you like this. Okay, definitely can I take 2 common outside? Okay, what I should take 2 common outside, if I take it, what I will get inside, this will be 2 square minus t plus 2, that's all. What about this one? By 2. Understood? Very simple, that's all. Understood, no? Okay, so let us come back to differentiation. So this is one thing I had to tell you. Next we will study something called product rule. You understood, all of you? Product rule. Suppose if they give 3 functions, do one function, keep 2 function as it is. See, if they give u, v, w, if they give 3 functions, product, what you do is, you do first function, keep other 2 function as it is, then you keep other two functions, do the second function differentiation. Okay, next first two function keep it as it is, do the third function differentiation. First what you will do, this one, these two you will keep as it is. Then what you will do, this and this you keep it as it is, differentiate this. Then what you will do, these two keep as it is, differentiate this. That's all. Understood? No? Clear? Very rarely they will give three functions. I am talking only about two functions. That is enough. Okay. Now we will study something called quotient rule. Very important. Okay, but highly important is product rule. Quotient rule only basics you should know. That's all. Okay. So quotient rule. Quotient rule means when the function is given like this, u by v. Product rule is also called UV rule. Product rule is also called by the name UV rule. The quotient rule is also called by the name u by v rule. Same thing. Okay. U by v is given. Function is given in the form of u by v. Okay. That time what you should do? Always, if when you differentiate, okay. Suppose you are having y is equal to u by v. Y is equal to, you are having u by v. ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలంటే y dash will become equal to what? V. What you will do denominator? You do v square. You what you will do? V. You write it as what? V square. Then take v up. Take v up. Differentiate u. Differentiate u. Okay. V into u dash. It should always, here there is a proper order. You cannot do anything first. Okay. Because here minus is coming. Okay. You do what? V you do what? V square. Denominator you do what? Square. Then take denominator up. What is this? V square you do, then take denominator up, v you take it into do what? U dash, that is numerator differentiate, minus u into v dash, that's all. Okay, first what you will do? V square, then you take v up, v into u dash, అర్థమవుతుందా? V into u dash minus u into v dash. Okay, denominator square, take v up, u dash minus u into v dash, like this you have to do. This is how you remember the formula. Okay, suppose a function is given like this. Write down the formula. Okay, some function is given like this. Log x by x. Log x by x is given. So first thing what we should do, first step em cheyali, first denominator ni square cheyali. Okay, x square avutadi ikkada, y dash will become what? X square. Denominator will have what? Denominator will have x square. X square tarvata x ni paiki తీసుకెళ్ళండి, x ilagane unchandi. Denominator log x is what? Log x, differentiation of log x is what? 1 by x, x into 1 by x. Tarvata minus what you will do? Log x into differentiation of x is what? Differentiation of v is what? 1. ఇప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది? x cancels, we will have what? 1 minus log x by x square. That's all. Simple. 1 minus log x by x square. Clear? 1 minus log x by x square. First you do what? Denominator square. Take the denominator up, keep it as it is. Differentiate the numerator. Minus numerator, you keep it as it is. Differentiate the denominator. Got it? Simple. Okay. So some more functions. Y is equal to sin x by log x. All of you try this. Dikshita understanding, Sangeeta, Skanda, Ankita, Toshita. చేసారా? సో ఇప్పుడు ఏమొస్తుంది? y dash denominator we should do what? Log square log x whole square It should not be log x square, it should be log x whole square. Next, log x you keep it as it is. Differentiation of sin x we should do, that is cos x minus sin x alage unchandi, tarvata differentiation of log x is what, 1 by x. That's all. Keep it as it is. That's enough. Understood? No? These of you will do what? Quotient rule. You are able to understand, you both? You? Okay. Got it, this one? Writing it? Write down. Okay. Next one. Try this. Y is equal to x minus log x by x square plus 2x. ఎలా చేయాలి? ఫస్ట్ డినామినేటర్ని స్క్వేర్ చేసుకోవాలి. x square plus 2x whole square. Don't do anything, don't expand, don't apply a plus b whole square, keep it as it is. Okay, next what we'll do, denominator will keep it to the top, x square plus 2x, numerator will differentiate. So derivative of x is what? 1. Derivative of log x is what? 1 by x. Okay, that's all. Next, minus, what you will do, numerator will keep it as it is, x minus log x into differentiation of what we should do, denominator, that is x square is what? 2x. Derivative of 2x is what? 2. You can keep it as it is, that's all. Keep it as it is, leave it. Understood? You should keep it as it is, that's all. I want you to learn the quotient rule of differentiation, not this thing. How to expand this, don't want. Okay, understood this one? When I do binomial theorem, I will tell you how to expand, how to do the approximation. Okay, suppose they give 102 square, how to write 100 plus 2 whole square, all these things I will do when I do binomial theorem. Okay, clear with this, understood? Okay, now let us proceed further. So when it comes to differentiation or integration, your knowledge of trigonometry should be good. Okay, knowledge of trigonometry should be good. I hope some of all of you know basics at least for trigonometry. What is sin theta, cos theta, you know, or you don't know? Okay, sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, all these things you know. So there are 6 fundamental trigonometric ratios: sin, cos, tan. Okay, so if I talk about it, we are having, still differentiation is not over, but to proceed with further differentiation, you should know basics of trigonometry. That's why I am doing it. So trigonometry, if you talk about, see here we are having 6 fundamental ratios: 6 sin theta, cos theta, secant theta, cosecant theta, and cot theta we are having. In cot theta we are having, tan theta also we are having. Okay. Now till class 10th you would have studied trigonometry. Some of you or most of you would have studied trigonometry, but there they would have studied sin theta or sin A, cos A, but there you would have not studied sin of minus theta, sin of minus A, you would have not studied. Okay, first thing what we will study is trigonometric ratios of negative angles. What will happen? Trigonometric ratios of negative angles. Negative angles. That means what? If it is sin of minus theta, what will happen? If it is cos of minus theta, what will happen? If it is tan of minus theta, what will happen? If it is cot of minus theta, what will happen? If it is secant of minus theta, what is the value you will get? If it is cosecant of minus theta, what will happen? Is important to know. Okay, but no need to get scared or panic looking at these many formulas. It is very simple. Okay, sin of minus theta, tan of minus theta, cot of minus theta, cosecant of minus theta. There are some people, they are like that, what? They will throw negativity outside. They will throw negativity outside. That means what? Sin of minus theta will become what? Minus sin theta. Tan of minus theta will become what? Minus out will come outside, you will get what? Minus tan theta. This will be minus cot theta. Okay, and this will be what? Minus cosecant theta. But cos and its reciprocal. The reciprocal of cos is what? Secant. They both are like what? They will absorb negativity inside only. They will not throw it outside. They will absorb negativity inside only. So cos of minus theta will become what? Cos theta itself. Cos of minus theta will become cos theta itself. Its reciprocal is what? Secant. If cos is behaving one way, secant should also behave same way. Okay, secant of minus theta is what? Secant theta only. Okay, like this you have to remember. Dinlo theta ga emundi? Cos theta and secant theta. Remember this. Others are all what? Minus comes minus. But cos and secant, it will be plus only. Okay, even if minus comes, cos and secant will become plus. But others, sin, tan, cot and cosecant. Other four, if minus is there, minus will come in the answer. Remember, understood, no? So this is important to know. This is important, you know this. So sin of minus theta, tan of minus theta, cot of minus theta, cosecant of minus theta will have minus in the answer. Minus బయటకు వచ్చేస్తుంది. దీనిలో cos and secant లో minus బయటకు రాదు. It will become positive. That's all. అర్థమైందా? These two you have to remember. Cosecant, cos and secant. Okay, next thing. Have you learned about ASTC rule? Quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. All of you know, or you forgot, or you don't remember, or you don't not learned. Okay, I'll repeat again. I'll do it again. No problem. It is important to know. Okay. It is important to know. Okay. You done this one? Okay. ASTC rule. See here, before coming to this, here I am talking about when we get negative, we are getting somewhere positive, somewhere we are getting negative only. Here only let me tell about odd and even functions. That is important for you in physics also. Odd functions, even functions. Okay. Odd functions and even functions. Suppose they will give a function in the form of f of x is equal to some function they will give. Okay, f of x is equal to some function they will give. Okay, some function is given. I want to check whether it is even or odd. I want to check whether it is even or odd. That time appudu em chestanante, instead of taking x, I will take what? F of minus x. F of minus x cheste, suppose the function I am getting here, let it be some value, some value be capital A. This is the function. Some function I have taken. F of x is equal to A I am taking. If I am taking, I want to check whether this A is odd or even. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఏం చెక్ చేయాలి? ఆర్డర్ ఈవెన్ అని చెక్ చేయాలి ఏ ఫంక్షన్. ఓకే, అప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తానంటే ఇన్స్టెడ్ ఆఫ్ ఎక్స్ వాట్ ఐ విల్ పుట్? మైనస్. ఎఫ్ ఆఫ్ మైనస్ ఎక్స్ పెడితే మళ్ళీ మనకి ఏ వస్తుంది అనుకోండి. మళ్ళీ మనకి ఏ వస్తుంది, నెగిటివ్ ఉండదు. అలాంటి ఫంక్షన్స్ని ఈవెన్ ఫంక్షన్స్ అని పిలుస్తాం. ఎఫ్ ఆఫ్ ఎక్స్ ఆల్సో పాజిటివ్, ఎఫ్ ఆఫ్ మైనస్ ఎక్స్ ఆల్సో పాజిటివ్. అలాంటి ఫంక్షన్స్ ఏంటి? ఈవెన్ ఫంక్షన్స్. ఓకే, దీస్ ఫంక్షన్స్ ఆర్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ వాట్? ఈవెన్. ఓకే, ఈవెన్ ఫంక్షన్స్. సో ఈవెన్ ఫంక్షన్స్, what is the formula you should remember? F of minus x will be equal to f of x. See here, this also a, this also a. Can I write f of x is equal to minus x? Or f of minus x is equal to f of x. Okay, minus పెడితే సేమ్ ఫంక్షన్ వస్తుంది మనకి. అలాంటి ఫంక్షన్స్ని ఈవెన్ ఫంక్షన్స్ అని పిలుస్తాం. ఓకే, బట్ ద రివర్స్ వెన్ ఇట్ హ్యాపన్స్. f of x is equal to a. If I write f of minus x, if I am getting minus a, these are called as odd functions. These are called as odd functions. Okay, these are called as odd functions. Okay, so ఆడ్ ఫంక్షన్ అంటే ఏంటి? ఆడ్ ఫంక్షన్ మీన్స్ ఎఫ్ ఆఫ్ మైనస్ ఎక్స్ విల్ బికమ్ ఈక్వల్ టు వాట్? మైనస్ ఎఫ్ ఆఫ్ ఎక్స్. ఎందుకు ఇక్కడ ఏ అంటే ఎఫ్ ఆఫ్ ఎక్స్, మైనస్ ఏ అంటే మైనస్ ఎఫ్ ఆఫ్ ఎక్స్. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు ఏదైనా ఫంక్షన్ ఇస్తారనుకోండి ఎఫ్ ఆఫ్ ఎక్స్ అని, ఎఫ్ ఆఫ్ థీటా, ఎఫ్ ఆఫ్ టీ, ఎనీథింగ్. యూ వాంట్ టు చెక్ వెదర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఈవెన్ ఆర్ ఆడ్. వాట్ యూ డూ? ఇన్ ప్లేస్ ఆఫ్ టీ ఆర్ ఎక్స్ ఆర్ థీటా యూ పుట్ వాట్? మైనస్. If you are getting the function as same function as f of t or f of theta, then it is even function. But if you are getting minus, it is odd function. So f of minus x, if you are getting minus a, odd function. F of minus x is equal to minus f of x. ఇక్కడ ఏముంది? f of minus x is equal to just f of x only. So this is even functions. ఇప్పుడు చెప్పండి, ఇక్కడ మేము చేసింది అదే కదా. ఇన్స్టెడ్ ఆఫ్ sin theta we put sin of minus theta. మనకి ఏమొస్తుంది? మైనస్ sin theta. ఓకే, tan of minus theta is minus tan theta. Cot of minus theta is minus cot theta. Okay, cosecant of minus theta is minus cosecant theta. So if you look at this, definitely you will understand that sin theta, tan theta, cot theta and cosecant theta, they are all what? Odd functions. Only two even functions are cos theta and secant theta. Ardhamainda? So that's why I wanted to tell here itself. So if you talk about these trigonometric functions, so see here cos theta and what is it? Secant theta. Cos theta and secant theta, only these two are what? Even functions. Even functions. Okay, what about others? This one and this one, they are what? Odd functions. They are what? Odd functions. Ardhamainda? In trigonometric ratios, 4 are odd and 2 are even. Which are even? You remember remaining will be odd only. Which are even? Cos and secant are even, remaining will be odd. Okay, cos and secant are even, please remember this. Okay, clear with this? Understood? You written this one, all these things understood, all of you? Now దీనిలోనే ఇప్పుడు ఫంక్షన్స్ ఇలా ఇచ్చారనుకోండి. ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ sin theta into cos theta, it is given. Okay, sin theta into cos theta is given, or in some place if it is given x into cos theta, in some place it is given x square into cos theta. Okay, x square into cos theta. See, polynomial function in sin and cos I told you. In polynomial function means what? X square, x cube, all these things. Okay, if I write x square, x cube, x power 4, in place of x if I write minus x, it will become what? Minus x only. Okay, in place of x square if I write minus x whole square, it will become what? X square only, positive only. Okay, x cube if I write minus x cube, it will become what? Minus x cube only. Minus x power 4, this will become what? X power 4 only. అయితే ఏమర్థమవుతుందంటే పాలినామియల్ ఫంక్షన్లో పవర్ ఆడ్ ఉంటే ఏ ఫంక్షన్ అవుతుంది? ఆడ్ ఫంక్షన్. ఇఫ్ పవర్ ఈస్ ఆడ్, ఎక్స్లో ఏం లేదంటే ఇక్కడ పవర్ ఈస్ 1 కదా. ఇఫ్ పవర్ ఈస్ ఆడ్ ఫంక్షన్ ఇన్ పాలినామియల్ ఫంక్షన్. ఇఫ్ పవర్ ఈస్ ఈవెన్ ఫంక్షన్, అంతే, సింపుల్. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు ఇది ఏంటి? ఎక్స్ ఈస్ వాట్? ఆడ్ ఫంక్షన్, బికాస్ x to the power of 1 is what? Odd. So ఇది ఆడ్ ఫంక్షన్. cos theta ఏంటి? ఈవెన్ ఫంక్షన్. ఓకే, ఆడ్ని మేము ఎప్పుడు మైనస్లో రిప్రజెంట్ చేస్తాం. ఓకే, సో ఇఫ్ ద ఆస్క్ కంబైన్ వాట్ ఈస్ దిస్ ఫంక్షన్, వెదర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఈవెన్ ఆర్ ఆడ్, సైన్ ఏంటి? ఆడ్ ఫంక్షన్ మైనస్, కాస్ ఏంటి? ఈవెన్ ఫంక్షన్. ఈవెన్ ఫంక్షన్ని ప్లస్లో రాస్తాం, ఆడ్ ఫంక్షన్ని మైనస్లో రాస్తాం. ప్లస్ ఇంటూ మైనస్ ఇస్ వాట్? మైనస్. సో దానివల్ల సైన్ థీటా కాస్ థీటా ఇస్ వాట్? ఆడ్ ఫంక్షన్. అంతే, వెరీ సింపుల్. దిస్ హౌ యూ కెన్ డూ, దిస్ హౌ షార్ట్ కట్ యూ కెన్ డూ. Okay, if they give sin theta cos theta, whether it is odd function or even function, if you want to know, this is what? Plus into minus is minus, so it is odd function. ఇప్పుడు చూడండి, x is what? Odd function. This is what? Even. Plus into minus is what? Minus. So దానివల్ల this complete thing is what? Odd function. ఇప్పుడు చూడండి, x square is what? Even. X to the power of 2. Even means the function is also even. So this is even plus cos theta is what? Even. So plus into plus is what? Plus only. So we will get what? Even function. If I write x into sin theta ఏమవుతుంది? x into sin theta ఏమవుతుంది? ఏ ఫంక్షన్ అవుతుంది? x ఏంటి? ఆడ్ ఫంక్షన్, ఈవెన్ ఫంక్షన్? ఆడ్ ఫంక్షన్. మైనస్ sin theta ఆడ్ ఫంక్షన్. Minus into minus is what? Plus. So this total thing will become what? Even function. అర్థమైందా? So if they give combination also, you can write even or odd like this. This is a simple way. There are various methods, but this is the easy method to remember. Okay, make a note of it. This one also. Understood everyone? What about log function? Log function, if I say log x, if I put instead of x, if I put minus x, log of minus x will not exist at all. Okay, log function is neither even neither odd. Okay, log of any negative function will not exist at all. Log for negative thing, it is not defined at all. So there was an interruption. So we'll continue with the next class from where we left off. So what we were discussing, odd even functions, right? So from there we'll continue in the next class. We'll be starting with ASTC rule. Okay, fine then. Thank you.